Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 super simple ways to get on the Nether roof in Survival Minecraft. I'm also going to be showing you a couple ways on how you can get down from the Nether roof as well. I'm pretty sure the ways to get up will work on Java and the Bedrock edition. However, I'm not so sure about the ways down. At least one way down will work on Java, I know that for sure, but I'm not so sure about the other one. Of course, it is raining in Simply Survival, and quite rightly so, because the first thing I want to talk about is not actually how to get on and off the Nether roof. I want to talk about that recent bug that was to do with like downloading on the Xbox app. So I'm going to do a little bit of an update regarding that right now. But here we are on the Mojang status Twitter, as you can see. And yeah, this just keeps you updated on what's going on. They've done 2 more tweets since the original one, telling us not to update through the Xbox app. Now, obviously, a lot of people have done this. And yeah, they have to use the repair tool. Now, if that's not worked for you, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. They've said a tweet saying they've actually stopped the update now, as you can see. So a few people who may have updated or haven't updated, if you didn't receive the update, actually, yeah, you won't be able to use any online services, including multiplayer, which is kind of annoying right now. And another one, which was after this one, it says download and run gaming services repair tool for PC in the Xbox app for PC before installing the latest update gaming service to version 19.83. So it's very, very confusing. So basically, if you've updated it and lost a bunch of worlds, you got to do this to make sure you're on the right version. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea if you can get your worlds back. But yeah, the only thing I could say is if you can't, don't let it dishearten you. Just jump back on another world and just crack on again. I mean, that's the only thing you can do, right? But yeah, that's the little update regarding this one. Getting a lot of people asking about that, so I thought I'd do that little update. With that update complete, yeah, basically, I suggest that everyone, regardless if you're on PC or not, just make sure you've got backups of your world somehow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's jump straight on into the video for method number 1 in getting on the Nether roof. First things first, for any of these methods, you are actually gonna need like kind of access to this point of the Nether. So you're gonna need to go up there and dig a bunch of area out, kind of like this, you know, so you can expose the bedrock. And we're basically going to be wanting to look for a certain few coordinates. Basically, the top of the bedrock, which is, I believe, 25. So, let's see if we can find any super high ones. I think that one up there is. You see right here, I'm standing on 125 on the height coordinates. And, yeah, what we're going to do is basically get on the Nether roof right now. The first method I'm going to show you is an old classic. You can see I put an extra block here, and I've got a couple of boats. Now, you may be able to do this with just one boat, but I suggest you bring 2 boats just to be sure, and I'll show you why. So basically, we're going to place a boat here, and it might be a little bit more difficult, so you might need a little bit more room. But as you can see, yeah, you will eventually be able to place it. I'm going to jump in the boat and then jump out like this. And you can see, because I've actually got the wings on, I was able to fly myself up onto the Nether roof. Alternatively, if I get stuck, I can very quickly place a boat on the Nether roof, because that's one of the few things we can do on the Bedrock edition. And then I can quickly jump in this boat and then jump out. Now we're on top of the roof. How exactly are we going to get out? Because this thing is completely sealed in. Of course, I have got some removed bits, but I'm not going to use those for the purpose of the video. So, yeah, basically, I am on a realm at the minute. This will work exactly the same on normal world. What we're simply going to want to do for method number 1 on getting down from the Nether roof is simply log out. And I am going to say this right now. Basically, I'm not going to show you the second method till right at the end, because you guys are really not going to like that method. So, yeah, I'll show you that right at the end of the video. Right now, we're just going to log out, and this should be a sufficient way to put us in a safe spot away from the Nether roof. So when we log back in, we should actually be in a safe spot, aka on the floor. And this never used to work on realms for some reason, but now, as you can see, I am on my realm, and we are no longer on the Nether roof. So now what we can do is actually go on to method number 2 on getting on the Nether roof. What I'm going to do is just come to the same spot as I did before, because of course I know that is a good access point. And well, apparently my boat's stuck up there, so let me go up there and remove that boat. It's stuck in the wall. I mean, you could literally just leave that there as like a little way up. Now, method number 2 is a little bit like the boat. boat method. And maybe it's going to be a little bit tricky, so I do suggest wearing a pair of elytra as well, just so you can get that extra bounce when we do it. Basically, we're going to put one track and a minecart, and then simply get in the minecart, and then we're going to jump out like this, alright? Now, as you can see, if you're in the wrong place, like here, it's just going to put you down, like there. So, we may have to remove this, and... oh, God, yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. Let me just go back and kill this guy. 1 second. There we go. So, as you can see, yeah, it was putting me down there when I was jumping out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to try and jump up and get in to the minecart. No, I don't want to do that. And when you jump in the minecart this time, you see how I've kind of stopped on top of this block? And I've not actually gone down. So I'm in the minecart, I can get back in. And then I can just jump out on top again, like that. So I'll show you that one again because it's a little bit confusing. But basically, you just don't want any blocks around because it will push you to the nearest block. And basically, we're just going to jump in. So this time when we jump out, it will push you in the minecart. But you can just get back in again and kind of attempt to jump on the nether roof. Again, a pair of elytra is going to come in a lot of handy for doing that extra little jump. And once again, if you are now trapped on the nether roof, what you can actually do is simply save and quit, and this is going to put you in a safe location. Again, look, I am on my realms. At least one person's going to say, does this work on realms? For sure. But yeah, look, I'm literally on realms right now. So we will just wait for this thing to load. And we should be in a safe location. I mean, I have had the occasional time. I was literally about to say that. I've had the occasional time where I'm literally on fire. And dude, I was literally on fire right there. To top it off, I've not even got a totem of undying. And yeah, I should probably get out of this situation right now. Where's all my rockets at this stage? Right, rockets, perfect. Let's go and do method number 3. Now, method number 3 is another old classic, but for now, I'm just going to use the same spot. I'm just going to remove all that, and yeah, we're going to make our way up to there. That's going to be the perfect spot, because of course, we already know we can get access there. So, yeah, I'll just do it in this spot. So, the items for this specific method, we are going to need some ladders and some ender pearls. So, basically, I'm going to put a couple of ladders like this. I'm going to go up the ladders, crouch at the top. So, try and crouch at the top like that. And I'm basically going to throw an ender pearl in this corner. And then, as you can see, you can get through to the top of the nether. And I did say there is another method in getting down. And I'm going to show you that method right now. Although, like I said, you are not going to like this method, like, not one bit. Basically, what you got to do is, yeah, you just basically got to kill yourself like this. And you, dude, that was so, how did I not die? Basically, you just need to kill yourself, and this will definitely kill me, dude. And, yeah, as you can see, we are no longer on the nether roof. But, you may, in fact, get a huge... Dude! Dude. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Nah, seriously. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. What was that? Nah, my world never loads like that. What? Oh my goodness gracious. Right, let me just go to bed. Now, of course, if you choose to do the last method in getting down, yeah, you need to go back and get your stuff, which is kind of like a losing battle, because if you haven't got, like, a broken piece of bedrock, your stuff is permanently lost on top of there. So, preferably go up there with no stuff at all, and then you should be alright. But, to be fair, if you don't go up there with stuff, you are not going to be able to fly up to a height and kill yourself, because you can't place blocks in the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So the only alternative to kill yourself in that situation would be to let yourself starve, which is super long, like super long. And yeah, probably won't be the best method. I mean, I did tell you guys you won't like the last method on getting down. But like I said, fortunately enough for me, I've got this massive hole, so I can literally just go and get my stuff. So, yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's kind of sad that we cannot place blocks, as you can see, on top of the nether roof. And I think I speak for everybody in the Minecraft Bedrock community. Like, if this ever got extended, I think we'd be the happiest ever. It would literally be a dream come true if this was just like the Java edition of the game. Now, although we can't actually place any blocks on top of here, I have actually found a couple of uses that you could use in the Minecraft Bedrock edition on top of the Nether. So let me show you what I found. Right here in front of me is basically everything that I found we can do on the Minecraft Bedrock edition. So it's not like literally zero stuff. We can literally stash things in minecart boats or chests, should I say, chest boats. Literally, yeah, we can put stuff in chest boats and kind of stash it on top right here. So it's a pretty good stash spot. Alternatively, we could do the same with shulker boxes and armor stands. We could even hide some armor up here. And the other thing that I found is this kind of pattern with the shields. I mean, that's the nearest thing to a wall that I found you could make if you put them in this formation. And last but no means least, I found out that you can place these on top of the nether roof as well. The crystals, the end crystals. Make of that what you will. I'm not entirely sure if any of those are incredibly useful. I mean, maybe on a multiplayer server, hiding your stuff up here is not so bad. But, I mean, the other stuff, it's just, yeah, I would say pretty terrible. I just loaded my realm again to kind of end the video, and my arms are like this when I'm holding a crossbow. I don't know if that's all the time. Dude, that's absolutely insane. Is that normal? Anyway, that is literally all I've got time for. One thing, actually, I forgot to mention. You could literally use those methods that I showed you today for nether travel in the Minecraft Bedrock edition. So if you want to fast travel somewhere just by flying on a flat surface, that is another incredibly good use for it as well. But guys, back up your worlds. And if you have any bugs or glitches that you want to submit, let me know in the comments below. But that, my friends, is all I've got time for. I will catch you on the next one.